This is what I'm talking about. Here we have a wolf dog, and it's clear that a wolf I accidentally had sex with a domesticated dog. So you have a wolf dog, and they're roaming the street, and people not sure which side the fence they're on, whether they're going to be domesticated like the regular dog or they're going to be fierce like the wolf. And this is something like the dinosaurs. Now, if they take this wolf dog and breed it with, say, something else, like maybe a bear, and then the offspring, they breed it with, say, a horse, you know, they could almost come with something like a dinosaur, because dinosaurs, from the bones we find, they try to reconstruct it, they were so big and so heavy that maybe Adam and Eve could have controlled them because they were like 80 feet tall. They might have weighed a ton, I don't know. And they were strong, and plus they had God's presence. The angels were with them, and sort of kept these animals in check. And the animals had no propensity to be aggressive towards humans until humans started to train them that way and breed them for protection when they took the gold and the diamond off the face of the earth, which they were in the beginning. And they amassed so much that they wanted to protect it. So they developed fierce animals to protect it. Then the flood came, and then it went on the ground and so forth. Joined the others on the ground because it might have been gold and diamond on the ground and a lot on top of the earth. And so humans are responsible for a lot of the problems we have today. A lot of the species out here were created by humans, and they had been doing this before the flood. And that's one of the reasons why you had the flood, because the dinosaur and other animals were becoming a menace, because the lifespan of humans had started to decline even before the flood, and the strength, the dwarfing, so that they couldn't face up to these animals, and they were being very menacing. So we'll have to wrap it up. So only the animals that he had created, he allowed into the ark. But then again, after the flood, they started creating trees and different animals, like, amalgamating different things and so forth. Because in the beginning, God said all the trees were good, and there was no poisonous tree. Therefore, you could conclude there were no trees that give off pollen that would give you kind of sneezing problems in the beginning. There weren't those that had thorns and thistles. There weren't those that would itch your skin, and so many other problems we have. Poisons, did I say? So humans have, put different trees together, budding and this and that. And even some of the engineering that these guys are doing, we're not that smart to see the big picture. We don't know what could cause cancer. I mean, it may not cause a virus, but you never know. I mean, it might be harmful to the body, very small, minute way hurting us and so forth. So, we make cars and we have to recall them and do them over, and we don't know. Only God knows, and He created the stuff, and we just coming on and adding on more. So this wolf dog here is just a classic illustration of what humans have done in the past, are doing now, and God is going to stop them soon. So these scientists are doing things, they think that, oh, look how we're so good. They did that in the past. There's nothing new under the sun. The same principle existed. Yes, there was no nuclear bombs, and there was no space flight because the guys hadn't the technology, and education and knowledge had not reached this level. But they were doing ridiculous things even way back then. They were building this Tower of Babel. They wanted to go up. And I mean, today with engineering, we know that you need all this foundation, all this, different sciences involved. That thing would have collapsed, and then if they keep going up high, it would have fall over or sink on one side or whatever, and kill them all. So you confuse the language just to save them. And yes, there was no nuclear bomb. But you know what the guys were doing when somebody died mysteriously from some disease that they might have created by, sort of allowing different bacteria and virus to, get together and so on. And when they see this guy die strange, in war, they just shoot that body into into somebody's fort, into the walled city, and the people were so locked up inside this beginning to decompose, and then this thing spread, and then all of them come down with whatever disease it was. See what I'm saying? So humans have always been doing evil stuff. So this is classic, and it's amazing